So, welcome everybody to this magic book reading session. Today we are on day 9, The Money Magnet. It is only with gratitude that life becomes rich. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, 1906 to 1945, Lutheran pastor. Gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It's the golden rule of your whole life, whether it's your health, job, relationship, or money. The more grateful you can be for the money you have, even if you don't have very much, the more riches you will receive. And the more you complain about money, the poorer you become. Today's magic practice turns one of the biggest reasons people complain about money into an act of gratitude, and so it has double the power to change the circumstances of your money. You'll be replacing a complaint which makes you poorer with gratitude, which makes you which magically brings you riches. Most people would think they complain about money, but if there is a lack of money in their life, they are complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words, and most people aren't aware of the many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thoughts or words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaint comes when money has to be paid out. If you don't have enough money, paying your bills can be one of the most difficult things to do. It can seem like there is a greater stream of bills than there is money to pay them. But if you complain about your bills, then what you are already doing is complaining about money. And complaining keeps you in poverty. If you don't have enough money, the last thing you would normally do is feel grateful for your bills. But in fact, that's exactly what you have to do to receive more money in your life. To have a rich life, you must be grateful for everything to do with money. And begrudging your bills is not being grateful. You must do the exact opposite, which is to be grateful for the goods or services you've received from those who build you. It is such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in your life. You will literally become a money magnet. To be grateful for a bill, think about how much you've benefited from the service or goods on the bill. If it's a payment for rent or a mortgage, be grateful that you have a home and you're living in it. What if the only way you could live in a home was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as lending institution or places to rent? Most of us would be living on the streets. So be grateful to the lending institutions or your landlord because they have made it possible for you to live in a home or apartment. If you are paying a bill for gas or electricity, think about the heating or cooling you received, the hot showers, and every appliance you were able to use because of the service. If you're paying a phone or internet bill, imagine how difficult your life would be if you had to travel vast distances to talk to each person individually. Think about how many times you've been able to call family and friends, send and receive emails, or access information instantly through the internet because of your service provider. All of these remarkable services are at your fingertips. So be grateful for them and be grateful that the companies trust you by providing their services before you have paid for them. Ever since I discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the magic words thank you paid on every bill as I pay it. And I will never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay a bill, I used I would still use gratitude's magical power and would instead write across the bill, thank you for the money. And then when I had the money to pay for it, I would add, thank you, paid. Today you're going to do exactly the same. So this is today's homework. Take any currently unpaid bills you have and use gratitude's magical power by writing across them, thank you for the money. And feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. If you receive and pay most of your bill online, then you will receive an online bill, forward it to yourself as an email, and write in the subject line in capital bold letters, thank you for the money. Next, find 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front of each one of the magic words, thank you, paid. As you write on each bill, feel as grateful as you possibly can that you had the money to pay the bill. The more gratitude you can harness for the bills you paid, the more money will magically magnetize to you. So today you will be taking 10 paid unpaid bills where you will be writing thank you for the money, and also taking 10 bills which you've already made the payment and write thank you paid. See, as we talked earlier in the money chapter, money is nothing but an energy. Okay. And money as an energy does not have a thought process कि मेरे को अर्जुन के पास जाना है, मेरे को इसके पास नहीं जाना है, या मेरे को गौतम के पास जाना है, मेरे को रुचिका के पास नहीं जाना. नो, मनी does not decide that. It does not have a thought process to it. It's just an energy that flows from one person to the other. But how you treat money or how you treat that energy of money decides what is your relationship with money. So if you are treating an expense not like a complaint, but now using the powerful tool of gratitude for that money which you don't have, but you use the services and you've thanked the service provider along with it, writing on that bill that thank you for the money. Now, what is that doing? That is now sending a signal to the money energy कि yes, we can flow there. Because now you are grateful for a thing that you dreaded in the past, probably, or you did not appreciate. Let's be honest, money going out of the pockets, nobody appreciates. ये एक बेसिक है, चाहे आपके पास बहुत ज़्यादा हो, चाहे आपके पास बिल्कुल भी ना हो, और इवन इफ यू आर इन द मिडल, if you have to pay money, it is something where you think, but that's the most important thing. When you are paying money or when you are receiving money, you should be in a space of gratitude, because then that energy is getting that vibration of gratitude when it's going from you, so it knows that when it comes to you also you receive it with gratitude. So whenever you are making a payment, irrespective of this chapter, whenever you are making a payment, always be smiling when you make the payment. Don't have a grumpy face. आप जो नेगोशिएट करना चाहते हो आप करो, दैट्स योर राइट. उसके लिए आप 19-20 कंप्लेंट, whatever tactics you want to use. But when you decided that yes, this is done, I have to pay this much, then always be grateful for the money that you were able to pay, because then that energy, when it's going from you, is going on a positive note. And whenever you receive money, always thank for the money received, so that that energy of money is comfortable with you. And it's your thought process is not creating any negativity or any complaint like nature when it comes to money or handling of money. From this day forward, you could make it your regular practice that whenever you pay a bill, you briefly think about the great service you've received from the bill and write across the face of the bill the magic words, thank you, paid. And if you don't have the money to pay a bill, use gratitude's magical power and write, thank you for the money, and feel as if you're saying thank you because you have the money, to pay the bill. Feeling gratitude for the money you've paid out guarantees you will receive more. Gratitude is like a magnetic golden thread attached to your money. So when you pay money out, the money always returns to you, sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes 100-fold. The abundance you receive back depends not only on how much money you give, but on how much gratitude you give. You could give so much gratitude when you pay a bill for $50 that you could actually receive back hundreds of dollars. So that's the beauty of this energy of money. So, magic practice number 9, the money magnet. Number 1, count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessings as you can. Number 2, take any current unpaid bills you have, use gratitude's magical power, and write across each one, thank you for the money. Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Number 3, take 10 bills you've already paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them and magic words, thank you, paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. And number 4, before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day.